Hello again. This will be our final installment for this month's Learning Literacy series, and we are finally going to be going over some of my favorite rhymes and songs to use with young children. So I'm going to start with opening and closing rhymes, my two favorites. So I mentioned that this is something I do while working with children as a beginning and end of storytime practice, but you could also do these with your child. It's fun to have a few favorites so they can become familiar and feel comfortable doing the actions with you. Now, I didn't write any of these rhymes. I got them off the internet so many years ago, I'm not quite sure who originally wrote them. My first song that I'm going to go over is more of a rhyme, is an opener, and it's called Two Little Feet Go Tap. So you start sitting down, and it goes, two little feet go tap, tap, tap. You're tapping your feet. Then two little hands go clap, clap, clap. One big leap out of my chair, and two little arms reach high in the air. Two little fists go thump, 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 and two little legs go jump, jump, jump. One little body spins round and round, and one little child sits quietly down. So that is my favorite opening rhyme. And what I like to do, especially with a new group of kids, is I'll have them repeat after me. You could also just do each motion twice. You can see two little hands go clap, 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 and say, let's do it again. Do it with me. Two little hands go clap, clap, clap. But my Storytime regulars, I've done this rhyme song so many times that they all know it, so they'll just join right in. My next favorite song is also, again, more of a rhyme, and it is a closing song. I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see my whole body for this one. So again, I didn't write this one. I found it off the internet about 5 years ago, but it is called Tickle the Clouds. So it goes, tickle the clouds, reaching up. Tickle your toes, you bend down and tickle down there. Spin around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Our story is over, so wave goodbye. So it's fun, then the kids will say goodbye, goodbye book, bye Miss A. So you can have your kids say goodbye to the story. It sort of qualifies that this reading time is over. And one thing I like about both the opening and closing songs is the closing song is a good part of routine. It gets kids expecting that they're going to line up soon. In my work, for your kid, it might be a sign that it's time to go to bed, it's time to move on to a new activity. A lot of kids really work well with some structure. One thing I really like about the opening rhyme is you can see it ends with one little child sits quietly down. So we start a story by getting our wiggles out because we're getting to the point where we want to tell the kids, okay, it's time, we're going to do an exercise where we're not going to go all around the room. I really like to read and do actions with the book, but still we're focusing on this book and it sort of gets them in a mood where we can focus. So I've already mentioned an opening song that's good if your kid has the wiggles, but I really like the wiggle song if they get wiggly in the middle of a story. You can cut in the middle of the story. If you're reading 2 or 3 books together, that's sort of a routine you like, you could do this in the middle, but the wiggle song is really good for getting out the wiggles. So I'm going to show you how to do it now. So it starts, I wiggle my fingers, I wiggle my toes. They're wiggling toes inside those shoes there. I wiggle my shoulders. And I wiggle my nose. You can see I'm wiggling my nose. I wiggle with the jump. I wiggle my knees. I wiggle with a bump. You sit down on the ground or kneel with a bump. And I wiggle till I freeze. You say freeze, and the kids, your child, your children should all freeze. You should freeze as well. Then you say, oh. Now no more wiggles are left in me. So I will be still and quiet as can be. I like to fold my hands in my lap then. It's time to be quiet and it's time to focus on the story. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think this next one is from the TV show The Wiggles, and you might be familiar with it if you are a Wiggles fan, and it's called Open Them, Shut Them. And this is one you can even do with babies. What you would do is sort of hold your baby's hand to help them do this. So this is one that's nice to do sitting down. It's again a nice wiggle one in between. I'm going to sit down and show you how to do it. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not put them in. So we put our hands behind our lap. So it's silly. Sometimes you might want to do this a couple of times in a row because especially the little ones will find them very silly and funny. They're going to try to trick you and see how close they can get their little fingers to their mouth before you scream and do not put them in. Another one that we can do sitting down that's just a fun, silly, popular one with kids is Roly Poly, and this one is from Jayberry. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're on YouTube and they have a blog. It's two children's librarians. They have a lot of great songs and rhymes and different story time ideas. So this one is sung to the tune of Frere Jacques, and it goes over opposites and has a lot of fun hand movements that we can do along with it. So here it goes. Roly poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly poly, down, 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 down. So that's just the first verse. I'll go over the other ones, but one thing I just want to bring attention to, because this is about phonological awareness, is when we're going up, 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 we're moving on each syllable. So this is what I'm talking about when we're saying, when we sing, each syllable gets a note. Up, 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 so it's changing. It's actually even mirroring the word in this case. We're going up and we're moving to the syllable. So that'll get kids sort of building that phonological awareness. And in this case, we're even learning opposites. So I'm going to go over that verse one more time and go through the other verses, but you could come up with your own opposites if you can think of them. Roly poly, up, up, up. Up, 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 roly, roly poly, down, 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 down. Roly poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly poly, in, 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 in. Roly poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly, roly poly, slow, 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 slow. And I didn't do it then because I was just trying to give you the verses, but you can introduce the opposites each time before you start. You could say, okay, so we're going to start with up and down. Which way's up? Your child will go. So you're going to say yes, we're going to move our arms up when we say up. Now what's the opposite of up? It's down, so we're going to go back down. For in and out, we could say, okay, what's out? We move out, away from our bodies. And what's the opposite of out? It's in. So we can introduce those concepts and then put them in the song. Now, this one is probably familiar to all of us, but I just want to emphasize how good it is for phonological awareness building, and that is good old bingo. So bingo, what is so great about it is we are really emphasizing the parts of speech because we're spelling out the whole word and we are going to replace each letter with claps as we go along. So let's sing it and have a little refresher. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. So this time we're gonna get rid of the first letter, the B. We're just gonna have a clap. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo was his name. All right, so what comes after the B? The I, so we're going to have 2 claps and then N-G-O. So there was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was his name. N-G-O, 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 and bingo was his name. And this can be really fun if someone messes up. You know, lots of giggles and say, no, 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 that was supposed to be a clap. So we have the I was next, the N. So we're not having an N, we're gonna have 3 claps and then G-O. You ready? There was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was his name. G-O, 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 and bingo was his name. There was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and bingo was his name. And then the final round, which everyone likes, we are going to only clap, so it's B-I-N-G-O. We have 5 claps each time. Are you ready? Okay, this was always my favorite round as a kid. There was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was his name. And bingo was his name. It's always fun to have a dramatic ending. Now, I do feel like with the order of songs on this video, maybe I should have saved a closing storytime song for last, but I didn't. But I really don't think it's a true Miss A video on this channel if I don't embarrass myself. So we have a wiggle song for last, and I think you'll probably find it amusing to watch me do it. And guess what? Your kid is going to find it amusing if you do it with them. So that's why this song rhyme is a hit and highly recommended. And it is called The Bunny Hop. And like the other ones on this video, I didn't write it. So it's really simple. It goes, hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Stop little bunnies, stop, stop, stop. Stop little bunnies, stop, stop, stop. So you want, and you don't have to jump to the B. You can just hobble around while someone says it. You could have them just do it while you say it. You can say it together. But the point is that we're hopping and then we're stopping. And you can remind your children, oh, hop rhymes with stop. Say them both nice and slowly. We'll see, oh, what part rhymes? It's the ah. And just get a little bit of those early literacy concepts going. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, I honestly had a lot of fun, and I bet your children will find it fun too. So when we sing and we rhyme, we are building phonological awareness, but we're also using this as a great bonding time to connect with our child, to really have them learn that it's fun to learn. And that's exactly what we want, because to build lifelong learners, we need to build something that's sustainable. And having fun and loving to learn and build this awareness is something that'll really help them in life. All right, so thanks for joining us for this month's Learning Literacy series, and I'll see you next month where we delve into a whole new early literacy topic.